Alright, hi there. Welcome to making PFG chili with Kope. The first thing we're going to do is wash all the dishes, because, you know, there's always dishes. And then we're going to soak the beans overnight. And then we're going to get back to you. We have those beans that we started soaking last night, boiling it back over here in this dark corner. And yeah, they're almost soft. They've been boiling, I don't know, I took a nap, maybe 40 minutes. So, we're gonna go ahead and do a time-lapse video of cutting up all the vegetables and throwing them in the pot, and then we'll get back to regular time video. Alright, now that we got those vegetables all cut up, we're going to go ahead and dump them off over in the pot with the beans that are mostly done. And we'll go ahead and add some of our other ingredients now as well. Specifically the red wine. And I couldn't find any dried red beans, so I got a can of red beans. And it's about, I'd say it's about a cup of wine, maybe two, to a fairly large pot. Wine really helps bring out all the flavors, combine everything together, and give it a little bit of depth. So now that we've done that, we're also going to drop in some canned corn and peas. Corn, peas. Alright, we got all our veggies in there. Now we're going to start adding the spices. And we are going to use some chili powder. Actually, we're going to use a lot of chili powder. The lid is about, well, one of these lids is about 1/3 of a cup, so we're going to give it about 1/3 of a cup of chili powder. What else have we got? Got a little paprika. Throw some of that in there. Paprika's good. Oh, here it is. Coriander. Just a little bit of this. Maybe like a teaspoon. Well, there we go. And some Italian seasoning. Decent amount of this. Maybe a couple tablespoons. Whoop. And then we're gonna add some cumin. There we go, cumin. Probably about a tablespoon of this. It's really good, but it can get really intense. And I'm gonna add a little onion powder just for good measure here. And a little bit of regular fresh ground black pepper. All right, give it a stir. Yep, that's smelling like chili. All right, now I'm gonna add another couple cups of water and let it boil for another 45 minutes and we'll get back to you. I almost forgot the diced tomatoes and tomato paste, so we're gonna add those. We're on to the tasting phase of the chili making extravaganza. Well, you weren't looking. I added some of this Conan's Island Juju hot sauce because that's what I had in my fridge. Big old tablespoon of fresh garlic and a couple shakes of the vinegary hot sauce. We're gonna give this a taste. We're gonna make some cornbread. We're gonna have dinner. It's gonna be great. So, this is usually the point where I realized that I needed to add more salt. But it's also the point where you want to add salt, because adding it at the end to bring it to the salt level that you want means that it can't have too much from reducing during cooking. Oh yeah, that's good. And it definitely still needs more salt. So I want to tell you guys a story about the first PFG, and it was raining really hard, and I was kind of feeling weird and out of place. I'd only been spinning for maybe a year or two, and somebody came up out of the rain in the woods and offered me some mushroom soup. And even though I didn't really want mushroom soup because mushrooms are not really my thing, it made me feel very at home. And I hope that PFG chili always makes you feel at home. Yep, that's some good chili. Now it's time for cornbread, and throw a good amount of cheese and sour cream on there. It'll be perfect. I hope everybody is having a good time, and if you're not, I hope that you're making it the best time that you can. Thanks for watching, and spin bright.